Hi everyone, good evening. It's Friday. We all love Fridays, don't we? I am just in the door and I wanted to talk to sellers and just say how important it is to stage your property for sale. So the two particular properties that we have listed recently, one in the last 10 days, beautiful property in High Street in Stradbally, and that property is now sale agreed significantly over the guide price. And we did, hi Eileen, hi Anne, thanks for watching. And the property was presented in beautiful condition. Staging is so important. Like in terms of the photographs, we took professional photography. The beds were dressed beautifully. And I would say to anybody thinking of selling, go out and buy brand new, spanking fresh bed linen. I love crisp white. And you can dress the bed then with a really nice cushion, like actually the one I have here on my couch, right? And, you know, these cushions can be got in pennies or Johns. And, you know, they just make such a difference. I would actually say have special bed linen for viewings. It's so important. And the cleanliness of the house is everything, believe it or not. And I know it might seem obvious, but it's just so important, because when a house is clean and smells nice, then it gives a really wonderful first impression. Because if people see dirt or if the house isn't presented well, then they kind of question the integrity of the property. So the other house I'd like to talk about is the house that we listed today in Paris Court. I'll put a link to it on this video when I'm finished. It's beautiful. It's a 3-bedroom detached home. It went on the market today, guiding at 315,000. I did a viewing earlier before we advertised it, because I announced that we were going to be selling it on our Facebook channel here yesterday. And we got a viewing off the channel, and we have another viewing booked from Facebook before we went to the portals, Daft and my home. And we have an offer already above the asking price. So why is that? Because the house is fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. The owners have done an extraordinary job. It's presented beautifully. Literally from the moment you drive up, it has amazing curb appeal. Hi Ray, how are you? Good to see you. Great agent based in Cavan, Ray Smith. Shout out. So the garden is wow. The garden is amazing. And I asked them, who designed your garden? They actually designed it themselves, the lady of the house. And then they got a local landscaper in to carry out the work. They've used faux grass, which works brilliantly. It's really low maintenance. They pretty much stripped the house and they have revamped it, but the presentation is really special. So if you're thinking of selling, I cannot emphasize the importance of staging, the importance of having the house really clean and tidy. So for all of us, that means decluttering, because we all have stuff around the place. I certainly do. But it needs to be boxed, it needs to be put away, and you need to remember that you're selling an asset. You're selling someone their new home, not necessarily your home. So they've got to be able to visualize themselves in the house and see how their life could be. So ideally you'd be taking down, you know, family photos, you'd be depersonalizing it. And the smell. Did you know that actually our sense of smell is one of the most important senses? So it should smell nice. So smelling well, that it's really clean, that you have the beds dressed. And, you know, for tables that might be a little bit tired or marked, go out and buy a nice oil tablecloth, you know, and see it from the buyer's perspective. It's really important. I meet buyers and they tell me that a lot of the houses, you know, could really do with being presented more. And that's where we as agents come in to help you and advise you and guide you. So it can actually make a huge difference to the bottom line in terms of what people will pay. So it's worth it. Maybe book 1 or 2 days off for the viewings and give those days socks in terms of the presentation. I hope you found this helpful. Thank you, Nikki, for watching. And I hope you all have a great weekend. As I always say, slán go fóill.